Okay, good day everyone. This is Hank from MEANWELL Europe. In this session, I will introduce you an update of our 6 niche new product. And during the presentation, if you have any question, feel free to type in your question in the chat room, and we will answer your question at the end of the seminar. So 6 niche products, including charger, inverter, thin rail, open frame, adapter, and a DC-DC converter. Their target applications are for the niche market, such as medical device, security, transportation, or green energy product. Today, our focus will be on the green energy and the security product. The first part is the green energy product. This is including the chargers and the inverters. First, earlier this year, MEANWELL announced a new generation of charger series, which are MPB and MPP series. This new generation will replace the old PA and PB charger gradually. What are the new features of these new chargers? We know from the market, there are many types of battery, and they are with different requirements about the charging voltage and the current. It is difficult to find one charger that suits for all batteries in the market. To cope with this, our new MPB and MPP chargers has a wide output range and user-tunable charging curves. Compared with the old models, MPB in the same size provide higher power, and is also with more complete certification, including 60335. A comparison table are shown on this page. Depends on the functional features, we can also classify them into 3 types. The basic one, the intelligent one, and the multifunctional power supply and plus charger 2-in-1 type. Let's look at them one by one. The first one is the basic charger, MPB 120 to MPB 360. This basic type of charger has a deep switch for customer to easily switch to 2-stage charging or 3-stage charging. It also comes with the potential meter, so customer can adjust the voltage and current analogically. A more advanced model, the intelligent one, is MPB 450 to 1700. It comes with an auto range mode operation, which will detecting the battery voltage if the battery has the BMS inside. On top of that, it also has preloaded 4 default charging curves that are suitable for different type of lead AC battery. And if it's not enough, it is also programmable with the PC software. With our programming kit, SBP001, you can connect MPB to a PC software, which you can download from our official website. With this configuration, user can set any voltage or current that they need for the battery, as long as they are within the spec range. A sister model of MPB is the MPP series, and this model has the function of charger and power supply in one unit. User can set by a quick jumper to this device to make it in the charger mode or power supply mode. This model has no programming function, but then the output are still be able to tune by the potential meter analogically. When we tune the output current or voltage, care has to be taken that overall power has to be below the rated power, and please refer to also the spec derating requirement according to the output voltage. Some user-friendly idea are also bring into this new series. No matter you want to mount MPB 120 on a solid surface, or you want hand carry MPB 750 as a portable charging station, for example, there's a right optional accessory for you. Now we look at the inverter part. For inverter, we announced a new NTS and NTU series, which will also gradually replace the old TS series. The new NTS and NTU has improved input range, no low power consumption, and with higher power density. The package are with the environment-friendly printing, and there are multiple AC sockets for option. Note that the NTS 250P and the 400P type are the PCB type that are exclusively provided by MEANWELL, which is very suitable to be integrated in a portable power station, for example. And let's see what are the new functions on these inverters. So instead of a push button with a complex setting sequence, the new NTS series has a convenient dip switch for user to set up the output voltage and frequency conveniently. The inverter has an energy saving mode, which will perform the detecting of the output load every 3 seconds. If the outputs are less than 10 watts, it will go into the standby mode to save the power consumption. And if the output is higher than 25 watts, again, it will again turn on and provide sufficient power to the load. And this energy saving mode can also be easily set up with the dip switch, the number 4 digit. For the communication part, on top of the accessory IRC123, NTU and NTS also has optional RS232 or the UR communication, which are convenient for the monitoring and the parameter setup. Inverters and charger are often used together, and in this diagram, we show a typical combination of chargers and inverter in one system. Let's see some example of this kind of combination. In the camping caravan, you need to use the power when there's no AC. So in the caravan, you can see chargers and the inverter inside. In this case, they are using the MPP 1700 together with the TS 3000. And there's also one D to D converter for the 12-volt applications. Another example is the medical cart, which you need to move around in the hospital area. So in that case, you need an independent power source. And in this case, the charger inverter together with battery are used. Another example is the portable light tower. So in the construction site or in some event, you need a portable lighting system. In that case, the inverter and charger, again, are used in this kind of portable system. A short summary about the potential market about the chargers and the inverter are in, for example, electric vehicles, rechargeable power tools, non-grid type power sources, and the utility backup. Most of them are battery related. So when there's a battery, there's a need for the charger. And if they need a charger, probably they also need an inverter. If you want to get more information about our new product on the charger and the inverter series, please visit our website on the MEANWELL Virtual Expo. The second topic for technique will be the security power solution. MEANWELL has a complete security product profile. A quick selection table are shown on this page. You can also scan the QR code on top, so you can get the online version of this table for later reference. One of the new products in the security product line this year is the LED series. This model are without PFC, so for European region, probably the LAD 120 are of more interest. For security system, there's a lot of monitoring items needed. For example, battery load, AC fail, etc. LAD includes all these kind of detecting function in one unit. So for system integrator to do their design, it will be more convenient and also with lower cost. Further, for the security system, normally there are two switches are needed. First one is to cut off the AC mains supply, and you need also another switch to cut off the battery backup pads. When you do the maintenance or testing sequence, you need to have these two switches. Again, LAD already including these two switches in the unit. So for the system, they don't need to design another two switch in for the complete product. For DIN rail security product, this year we have a DRC, DRS, and DUPS. The first one is DRC. DRC is a power supply plus UPS combi device. It has the power supply function, and it also can connect with a battery to form a UPS system. An example of the configuration diagram is as shown on this page. You can connect the DRC to the AC, and with the battery load, this is a simple UPS diagram. It also has the ACOK battery load signal for the system monitoring. A more advanced model is the DRS series. DRS, on top of the power supply and the UPS function, the charging voltage can also be programmable with the PC software. And it also has the mode bus for customer to do the setup. There are different alarm signals on the LED indicator. Let's see what's on the front panels. So there are a series of alarm relays, and also there are force start, which allows you to power on the system with only the battery. On the LED indicator, depends on the color and the frequency, it shows you different type of the failure alarm on the system. With the dip switch, it can be set with 2 or 3 stage charging curve, and the more charging parameter can also be set via Modbus. Lastly, the DUPS 20 and 40. And this device is a peripheral module for the UPS system. You can connect it with a DC source and the battery to form a DC UPS system. It comes with 2 versions, 20 amp and 40 amp for different power requirement. The old model DRUPS will be is on R&D now. So if you have any requirement of such application, please recommend the new DUPS. Let's see some example. So in the security system or fire alarm system, this is where the LED type of the security product can be used. If you connect it to the battery and the system controllable, then it's convenient for the this kind of system. Another project in USA is that they are using the DRS in the bidirectional amplifier in the North America, which they call it a red box. When there's an emergency state, then the DRS will provide the emergency power for the emergency communication system. A summary of 6 niche new products this year are shown on this page. So on top of the charger inverter, we also have a new D2D small converters and the 360 watt adapter announced this year. To be continued, we have also a new product in planning, including the 100 watt power delivery charger, the high voltage to leverage the DDIH and RSDH, which is very important for the PV system and high voltage DC bus system. And the short circuit protection device and the independent inverter are also in planning at the moment. A short summary about the 6 niche. So 6 niche market that are variated with higher margin. The new inverter, NTS, NTU, and the new charger, NPB and NPB, are released already. And if customers are still using a PB or TS series, please recommend them to use the new model. For security type, we have a complete product range from PSC, SCP, and also this year we're including LAD, DRC, and DRS series. Okay, thank you.